People often forget that death is nearer to you than you think. It's not even funny. It's actually the truth. You don't know if you're going to die tonight. I don't know if I'm going to die tonight. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm going to wake up next year. That's the truth. You don't know if you're going to experience your full life. You might die today at a young age because of no reason. Allah wrote it down way even before you were born. And you know, the angel of death, he visits you every single day, asking Allah, is so-and-so, is it so-and-so's death today? And Allah says no, or sometimes he says yes. Like, would you be happy with what you posted today on the internet, or what you said to your parents today? Would you be proud of your actions and deeds that you did today when you depart this world? Or would you be regretting yourself, your actions, your deeds, whatever you did, or whatever you said to that person, or whatever you posted? Would you be regretting it, or would you be happily leaving this world? Because every day you don't know if that day, or even tonight, you might die. So wherever you do, always bear in mind that death is always near, and that's when the gates shut, because you can't ask for forgiveness anymore when you die. You can't ask for another chance. You have to wait, and wherever you're facing punishment in your grave for whatever deeds you've done, what are you going to say to the two angels that come to you and say, who is your Lord? Who is your messenger? And what is your religion? What are you going to say to them? Why on a, like what are you going to say to them? Are you going to say, I was preoccupied with my worldly life, I was doing this and that, and I forgot to memorize the Quran, or I forgot to pray because I was too consumed by this world? Because that's not an answer that they're going to take. They're going to ask you several times, who is your Lord? And each time you don't answer it correctly, each time they're going to tighten your grave. And there's other punishments that I don't know of right now, but they'll tighten your grave each time you get it wrong. So are you those people who think of death, that death is in the back of your mind, and you know you have to humble your soul, you need to have boundaries with this life, and you know that this life isn't permanent, it's temporary, and that you're only here for a moment? Because if you think about it, the judgment, this world's judgment, is already upon us and we don't even see it. We always rave about Dajjal, Mehdi, Imam Mehdi, Isa alayhi salam, but the truth is, judgment is already here. If you look around, there's so many signs that tell you. Just because you don't witness it yourself physically doesn't mean it's not here. You and I are the signs of judgment in a way. This phone is a sign of judgment in a way. So why are you waiting for your Lord? Why are you dismissing your Lord's prayer? Your Lord's call to prayer because of your phone? Why are you dismissing your good deeds for your bad deeds? Why? What is leading you to that point? And I understand there's this attachment to this world, but you also need to understand, do you really want to trade your life for the hereafter, your life for the hereafter, for this life, for a moment of pleasure and joy? Or do you want to be permanently happy for the next life? It doesn't mean you need to be extreme. That's not what it means. It means you need to follow the guidelines. You need to be knowing your boundaries. You know who your Lord is. You know what He wrote for you. You know what He wants from you. He's not asking for anything. He's asking you to pray 5 times a day. He's asking you to remember him, and he's asking for you to go to him when you're stuck in life. He's not asking you to give up everything. You know, he's asking you for the bare minimum. That's the least you could do. And when I say give up everything, I mean he's not asking you to give up your family or your friends. He's saying know your limit, know your boundaries, and live within it, if that makes sense. He's only asking you to remember him and go back to him because he doesn't want to see you in hell. Allah is so loving. He loves us more than our mother. He never wants you to see you in hell. He sent down 1,000 upon 1,000 of messengers to each nation because he didn't want to see any of us to go that path of no guidance. Why do you think he's done what he's done? I'm sure he's done miracles in your life. He's done miracles in my life that we dismiss because simply we're too logical for it. Well, simply it doesn't fit this time, or this dunya. But that doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you're going to be in a grave. You know, you and I were going to be great in the grave. It won't matter of whose status, if you're in this status or if I'm in this status. It really won't, because at the end of the day, God's not going to look at us like that. Allah's not going to look at us like that. He's going to look at us for our deeds and our actions and our intentions. He's going to say, why did you do this? You know, was it for me or was it for the people? He's not going to ask, you know, he already knows everything about you. He knows you can't hide anything from him. I know this this video is quite long, but I'm trying to be more consistent and trying to make more videos like this because I want to bring awareness, and I'm trying to educate myself as well, because knowledge is power. Even in the Quran, Allah said that learn about this world. Keep on seeking knowledge, good knowledge, but don't seek it to get approval from others. Seek it for Allah's sake. It goes to say, like, it goes for as well your spouse. Love your spouse for Allah's sake, or for your job. Do this certain job for Allah's sake. Everything you do, remember, is for Allah's sake. You know, like, keep that in mind, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna end up in a grave, and we're all gonna be asked the same question. You know, and I'm quite bad with videos sometimes, so I hope like you guys enjoy. It's late at night right now, so I'm gonna probably make my continue with my chapters of my book, and I'm also trying to like just make some videos to bring my confidence up, because I've realized I don't have much confidence, and if I do, I always push it down because there's shaitan at the back of my mind, or my nafs, that they're both always bickering. And I think this has given me encouragement because Allah's guiding me. I've asked Allah to guide me, and probably this is my guidance, I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna keep on posting, and I hope people follow along, because I really do want to make an achievement in my life before I die, like just like leave something behind for people who are lost like me, who are also yearning for guidance, answers like me, to leave this behind. I don't know them yet, you know, I don't know the people who are going to come after me when I die, or if I'm in old age, inshallah, but I don't know them, and I want them to look at these videos and get some inspiration and some positive thoughts, because I know this world is hard. It's not easy for anyone, regardless of who or what you are, and I don't want to put anyone in a spot like they don't have hope, because there's hope out there. You just need to trust Allah. Anyways, bye.